Come on, people. You know what time it is. It's time for the Kevin and Nikee Show on iHeartRadio.
Yeah. It's time for the Kevin and Nikee Show. They gon' have it lit up. Yeah, you know, it's time for the Kevin and Nikee Show. They got the airways popping every city across the globe. It's time for the Kevin and Nikee Show. They gon' have it lit up. Yeah, you know, it's time for the Kevin and Nikee Show. They got the airways popping every city across the globe. You know him as a dope actor, Kevin D. Bitten, 360 twice, jam, how he keep winning. And you know the baddest actress, Nikee Warren. She so bad you walking past, she had you speaking for her. If you ain't tuning in, this your reality check. You might miss out on your favorite star celebrity guest. When they celebrate, what you do, you get the bell, yeah. During Kevin's corner, get expired and encouraged, yeah. Bend them corners while you listen, but don't swerve. Find out what's getting on, Nikee nerd. What's bothering Nikee? What's bothering Nick? What's bothering Nikee? What's bothering Nick? Keep on playing, me and Kevin Coons, and we gon' get you hit. Yo, check us out on social media. In your mobile phone, we everywhere. You ever stations played out like a ringtone. Follow me like Bino, R-A-M-E-Y. Bino Remy, pop like Simi. And my flow hotter, thick as semi. Been doing this since I scraped up pennies. But back to the subject, Kevin Nikee.
All right.
Here we go.
All right.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Coming out like Paco.
Coming out like, go ahead, Nick. I'll pick it up.
Coming out like Paco, cause we got the flow. Oh, you know, the Kevin Nikee Show is about to let go.
And we gonna go cause you know we how to flow. We gonna come out cause you know what we do. We gonna flow cause you know who we are true. Cuckoo, ooh, and then like you don't want around cause you know you like new. You know, you can rap and say anything nowadays and it makes sense.
I know,
you know
right,
what I mean? Like,
right.
you can't go wrong. You know what I mean?
You can't go wrong. You can say anything you want in the rap industry.
And everybody be like, oh, did you hear what he said?
She nice.
Yeah, she's
nice. She said cuckoo ka-choo.
She said cuckoo ka-choo. Y'all, did you hear that? Yeah, man. That's true. That's true. They saying anything. Some of these rappers out here saying anything and people are loving it. And it kind of makes me wonder, like, am I in the right field? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
am I in the right field?
Yeah.
Like, you know, but anyway. All right, gang. We are back.
Yeah, y'all.
For another exciting show, another exciting week, another exciting episode of the Kevin and Nikee Show on iHeartRadio.
Yeah.
I'm actor Kevin D. Benton.
And I'm actress Nikee Warren.
And we are back. Yes. Well, I mean, we always got some things to talk about. Because there's always some things going on.
Yes.
Even when it seems like it's some things that
aren't not going on.
There's still some things going on.
It's going on. Yeah.
What song was that?
What's going on?
Oh, Marvin Gaye, right?
Yes, I just turned it around.
You turned it around. You switched it up.
Yeah, it's going on.
You got flipped with this. You got quick with this. You flipped the lyrics around, and then you got split with this.
Yes. What did I say that time? Diamonds in my necklace. I'm so reckless.
Yeah, like we
you
like
know
it.
Who I be? It's the Nikee. Yeah.
Oh. Yo, we in a rapping mood today.
Yes. And you know why?
Yeah.
You know why? I'm gonna ask our special guest.
Our special guest.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask our special guest to help me put a rhyme together.
Okay, maybe you can ask him. Yeah, our special guest, man, but like he professional with his. Though.
Yeah.
Like,
I know, that's what I'm going to ask him.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah, can't wait to talk to him. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, it is now time for the many adventures of Kevin and Nikee.
Yes.
All right. So,
man, you know what?
What's that?
I had over the weekend, I had a really good a really good weekend. Why? For number one, we had to turn the clocks back. Clocks back. I was happy about that. I was happy to get that extra hour of sleep. I don't care what nobody says. Sleep is everything.
And that extra hour make a difference.
And listen, that extra hour makes a whole lot of difference. I'm telling you right now, it does.
You know the only people the only people that wasn't happy?
The church people.
No. That was second. That was second because they lost an hour of sleep and had to get still had to get to church on time. So they were the second group of people that was unhappy with the church folk. The first group of people that was unhappy about time going back was those who had to work 12 midnight on Sunday. Because that means you worked 9 hours
and you only got paid for 8. Yeah. Sorry, people.
Yeah, sorry, people.
Sorry, people.
Sorry, people.
Sorry, people.
Yeah.
Sorry, see how we flipped that one? Sorry, people.
Yeah, sorry, people.
But let me tell you.
You know, they ought to go to HR about that.
Yeah.
They should go to HR about that. And like, look, I worked from 12 midnight to 8 or 11 to 7. And hey, I worked 8. I actually worked 9 hours when time went back and y'all only paying me for 8. What's up with that?
Yeah. Well, they ought
to protest.
Consider that extra hour your lunch then. How about that?
Oh, that's what they could do. They could take an hour at lunch and still get paid for 8 hours just on that one day. Yeah, like nobody would have a problem with that. I don't think.
There you go. You can do it like that.
Unless it was no coverage, you know what I mean? Wherever they needed. Yeah. So we just thought we pointed that out.
Yeah, you know, we thinking about y'all. But yeah, that extra hour, I'm telling you, sleep is everything, especially when you are an artist. Sleep is everything. You got to get it in when you can fit it in. And I'm telling you right now, that extra hour was fire. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, it was, because I enjoyed every bit of it. I was covered. I think I was slobbering. I don't know.
You were slobbering?
I think so. I don't know.
Drooling?
Yeah.
Okay.
That extra
hour. That means you was in deep sleep.
I was.
That's called, in psychology, it's called REM sleep.
Is that what
that's the deepest level of peaceful and restful sleep.
Yes.
Look it up for yourself. The REM stands for something.
That's where I was.
I forgot what it stood for.
Wherever that was, that's where I was. Whatever that is, that's where it was.
I forgot what it stands for. REM stands for something in psychology.
Okay.
Maybe it means resting exactly momentarily.
I don't know. I don't know.
It don't stand for that, y'all.
I don't know. But I was there and I loved every bit of it.
That's what's up.
And I'm actually going to take a nap, when I get home today. So, no, I can't take a nap. I got to get on my line.
You got to get on your
line. Sorry, can't do it.
So, yeah, man. So, we just, we come off some great auditions, that we had. And of course, whether it's on set or it's waiting to hear back, we're kind of impatient and waiting mood, waiting to film or finish filming things that we've already started filming.
Yeah.
And so, other than that, man, just staying on our line, staying on the grind, taking care of business. Sometimes, you got to take a day or two or a week and just kind of give an overhaul and maintenance to your social media, websites and platforms so that you're always looking professional and up to date and things like that. So that's kind of what we were doing, doing a little social media maintenance, if you will, you know what I mean? Making sure that, everything is, our resumes are up to date, making sure our social media and pages are up to date and information is consistent and accurate, and just always seeing how you can make it better.
Right. But also what I did was I took some time out to give back. I'm a shoe-holic. I'm telling you right now, I have so many pairs of shoes and some of the shoes that I have, I don't even wear. So I took the time out to go through my shoe closet. Yes, I have a shoe closet, guys. Go through my shoe closet and I, gave away a nice chunk of shoes, a nice chunk of shoes and a nice chunk of handbags that I no longer, use and, I no longer wear. So I did that. And one of the things I noticed about myself that I did not notice.
Let me guess.
What?
It was so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
It was. It was.
I know it was hard letting go of those shoes.
It was very hard letting go.
Even the ones you never wore.
Listen, it was very hard letting go of those shoes.
Yeah.
And those purses, it was very hard letting go. I'm going to tell you right now, I almost cried. I did. But I also noticed something about myself.
What's that?
I'm a hoarder.
Okay.
I'm a hoarder. All right. So when you get the little circulars that come in the mail and you be flipping through the circulars. And so what I would do is I would say, oh, this is on sale. Okay. I'll get it tomorrow and I'll take the circular and I'll put it to the side. And then I have like this thing in my closet where it's just for circulars. Man, Kev, I had circulars going all the way back to 2015.
I don't think there's anything wrong with being a hoarder. Like, I'm a hoarder as well, but I'm a neat hoarder. Like, I'm organized, neat hoarder.
I had circulars 4 years ago.
Right, but I mean, I'm saying just as long as you organize and you're neat. Like, you got people that are hoarders and their house looks a mess. Like, or their car, the backseat of their car is full of mail where you can't even fit nobody back there.
No, I'm not a messy hoarder. I'm a neat hoarder.
Right.
I'm a neat hoarder. And so I had a whole big gigantic case full of circular. I had to throw them all out.
I hear you.
Had 4 years ago. Come on. And you get the circular, you get a circular a week or something? Maybe like 2-3 times a week.
Right.
So I had to throw them all out. I couldn't believe I was hoarding a newspaper like that.
Right.
There was this lady who was hoarding newspapers. She had they showed her on TV. She had newspapers dating all the way back to the time she was born. Now, I don't know what she was. I don't think she could read back then.
Right.
But she had newspapers dating all the way back to the time she was born.
Speaking of newspaper, a strange thing happened.
What?
I got this message on Twitter.
Who did it come from?
It came from a guy from Philadelphia who was I want to say he was a plumber.
Okay.
So he went to this building to do some plumbing, and in the boiler room, he found one of my articles from 1990 when I scored 1,000 points in my basketball game.
Are you serious?
He found it and he took a picture of it and sent it to me on Twitter.
Get out of here.
It was sitting in a boiler room since 1990.
Get out of here.
And it had my big picture. It says, it was the article that they did when I passed my SATs. Red letter day for Benton, will play at Delaware. I was shocked.
Get out of here.
I was shocked.
Yeah, you showed me that article too.
Yeah. Okay. I was really, really shocked.
Okay.
I'll tell you another.
Okay. Yeah. You get the best.
Yeah, a guy
let me hold something.
A guy by the name of John.
Let me hold something because people recognizing you, everything. You got money.
He said it to me. I was like, wow. Man, don't put that out there. People want to start inviting me. Yeah. So I tell you another weird story.
What?
But true.
What?
So when I got to Delaware, I was on University of Delaware's first ever championship team in school history.
Okay.
Right? So they gave us, championship rings. So I go into the bathroom to wash my hands, leave the ring in the bathroom.
Oh, stop it.
10 years later, I get a letter that the guy found it, wants to return it. 10 years later, I still have the letter.
Did you get the ring?
I told him keep it.
What?
Yeah, I told him keep it.
What?
Yeah, I told him keep it.
Okay.
Yeah, I told him keep it. But 10 years later, I still got the letter. And
you got the letter.
He sent me a letter 10 years later saying that he found it in the bathroom. He wanted to return it, blah, 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 blah. And I was shocked. I was really, really shocked.
I would have been like, okay, my address is, you can send this just right here. Thank you.
I thought somebody would have pawned it. It was one of the things where I learned to live without it that long.
Oh,
so, I let him keep it.
Okay, well,
it got my name on it, so he's more than welcome.
That's fine. I was like, you can mail it to, send it to this address.
And some of that was some unfond memories of my basketball journey. As well. That's thrown in there.
That's why you told
I gotta be honest, that's thrown in there.
That's why you told him to keep it. Okay. Yeah. You ain't slick.
But here's the thing, but then I got another one at Liberty. So
okay. So the one at Liberty is better?
Well, I'm not gonna say that it's better or it's worse. I'm just saying that I got another one. So I said, well, since I have another one, sharing is caring. You know what I mean?
And that's what you said?
That's what I thought to myself.
Sharing is caring?
So, yeah.
Okay.
So I wonder if he still have the ring. I don't know.
Okay.
But
so do you have the ring from Liberty?
I still got that one.
Okay. You trying to give that one away?
Nope.
Okay.
Because now it's a movie prop now. I wear, like when I play like drug dealers and gangsters, I wear that ring so I can look expensive. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say, let me have it then. Let me have it. You don't want it. Yeah. Let me have it.
Yeah, man. So
that's too funny.
That's interesting. In fact,
that is crazy.
The guy named John, who was a plumber, found a newspaper article from 1990 and sent it to me in 2019.
Wow.
That's wild. But the fact that he recognized that was me and tweeted it to me, I just thought
what newspaper you say? Daily News or
Daily News.
Daily News.
And I still have a copy of that particular, like I showed you. Remember I showed you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have a copy of all the articles and things like that.
Nice.
So fond memories, man.
Nice.
Yeah, my fond memories.
And you let him keep the ring because you didn't have good memories.
I didn't have all. I had some good memories. I didn't have all good memories. Okay. But I learned to let some things go.
Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Okay. You
See?
get the bell for letting it go.
Saying?
You get the bell. Nice.
That's it.
Okay.
All right. So, but anything else going on?
Oh my goodness. So we were on our straight cleanup, over the weekend, cleaning stuff up and getting things ready. Yeah. Getting things ready to go back into the vault. And then we got some awesome news that Keys is coming back. Actually, we did the premiere earlier this year. Right. And it had to go back in and be remastered. Some things, had to be cleaned up. So now that's getting ready to come back again in January of 2020. I'm going to tell you something. There's about something going on with this 2020. Okay. Yeah. Everybody's like 2020 is going to be the year. Y'all better get yourselves and get your lives in order because it's going to be the year of the ultimate blessing. And I'm telling you right now, I'm here for it all. I'm here for it all, honey. I'm telling you right now. So I'm getting my stuff ready. I'm getting my prayer list together and everything like that. Cause when 2020 dropped down, I'm looking for that shout. I'm looking for the Holy Spirit to fall. Tell you that right now.
And you know what? Rumor has it that it's going to be a Keys too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm ready for that too.
Yeah,
I'm
it's going to be a Keys too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2020, I'm telling you, it's going to be a fabulous year for a lot of people. And I'm in the number. I'm counting myself in the number. I'm telling you that right now because I'm here for it all, for real.
That's it.
I'm here for it all. Every bit of it.
Yeah.
So get your prayer list together, y'all. First, get right with Jesus first before you start putting some prayer requests up. For real.
That'll help. You know what I mean?
That would help.
Yeah.
Get right with Jesus before you start talking about what you want. Mm-hmm. Okay? He ain't Santa Claus.
That's it.
All right?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
So, we can let them know where they can continue to find us and follow us.
You do it.
All right, gang. So, listen, y'all, we want to thank y'all guys for tuning in each week, as we always say at the end of the show. We're going to say it at the beginning of the show this time. And we want y'all guys to continue to follow our journey and continue to ride with us, glide with us, fly with us, and all that good stuff. So you want to check out, some of our work. You can go to YouTube, go to actress Nikee Warren, and check out her YouTube page. Go to actor Kevin D. Benton and check out our YouTube page. We got clips up there, short films, monologues, all kinds of stuff with more to come. Then go over to Amazon Prime. We got Emergency Landing on there where you can find out just what happens when relationships go wrong in real life, man. It's a real good drama going on. Y'all gonna really enjoy it. A lot of twists and turns and unexpected endings. Me and your girl is in that. Check us out. Then while you're over on Amazon Prime, check out Mercy. It's the movie about the killing of unarmed African Americans, and when an African American male whose family member was a victim of a police killing, does he take revenge or does he forgive? It's a good movie. You want to check it out. Some good acting in there. Then check out Single and Anxious. Now they got 1, 2, and 3 seasons up there. I'm in season 3. I play Ronald, and I want to say I'm in like episode 310, something like that. But check it out. There's a lot of love, lies, and lust going on. A lot of drama going on up in that too. And y'all gonna really enjoy that. Check that out. Then what else we got on Amazon Prime? We got The Covenant Witches. You're gonna check out. Nikee is in that. She's like the mama head witch, and she's the head witch in charge, and they casting spells, and stuff is falling off, and stuff is appearing, and
falling off and appearing other places.
And, you know what I'm saying? So y'all might want to check that out. And then go over to Stars. We got Jason's Letter. Me and Nikee is in that's constantly looping on Stars, and you can check us out in that. We play a supporting role, parent number 1 and number 2. And Nikee, you gripped your son up in that detention scene.
Yeah, I had to.
Oh man, Nikee went old school mama on him in that detention scene, gripping her son up. But that's when parenting was parenting, right?
That's when parenting was parenting. That's right. And our special guest talks about that in one of his songs too.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I like that. Yeah. So what else we got? Did I miss anything on Amazon?
Did you do Stars?
I did Stars.
You did Stars.
I did YouTube. To check out the multi-award-winning short films, The News and Honor. Yeah, check them out. So really 2 really good short films. I think you really enjoy. And I think it's going to move you one way or the other. I think I covered everything.
Yeah, I think you did. I think you got it. You got it?
I think that. All right. Don't forget to check out Free Meat. Yeah.
Oh, please check out Free
Amazon
Meat.
Prime.
That's still going. Please check that out on Amazon Prime. Please. Because we got to do something about this system. Yeah. You know, and I'm so proud of Mick. He is the face of a prison reform. Yeah. You know, and it's sad that his story had to, you know, become make him become the face of prison reform. Right. Yeah, because because he lived it out. Like he was, he lived it out in terms of spending time in prison and things like that. So So I think we covered everything. We covered everything. Yeah, we good. So that's all for our ventures. All right, that's it. Dang. Yeah, that's it. Dang. Yep. So we gonna take a break. We're gonna take a break, but before we do, man, listen. There's so many things I can say about our special guest, my brother from another mother, decorated resume, lyricist, rapper, MC. Bringing it to you hip hop style. He has shared the stage with some of the most notable and or legendary hip hop artists in the world. And, he can bring it like fire. He's got awards on top of awards on top of awards. He collect awards in his sleep. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Album of the Year award, Artist of the Year award, Introduction of the Year award, he's Hook of the Year award, Conclusion Rap of the Year award, Performance of the Year award, Guest of the Year award, Soundtrack of the Year award, you know what I mean? Everything of the Year award. He got it all, you know what I'm saying? Yes. And y'all gonna be real excited to hear about his journey, especially for all our hip hop fans out there. You're going to get it. He got the old school flavor blended with the new school flavor, but he's bringing his own flavor. Y'all gonna want to hear his journey. Don't touch that dial. It's the Kevin and Nikee Show on iHeartRadio. We on iHeartRadio. We everywhere. We'll be right back. And all the music that will be featured on our show today will be that of our special guest. Check him out. Yeah, y'all.
Every time I speak, I want the truth to come out. You know what I'm saying? Every time I speak, I want to shiver. I don't want them to be like, they know what I'm going to say because it's polite. They know what I'm going to say. And even if I get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that who I'm supposed to do? I'm not saying I'm going to rule the world or I'm going to change the world. But I guarantee that I will spark the brand that will change the world. And that's our job. It's to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish. Because we're not going to change the world. Let's not talk about how we should. I don't know how to change it. But I know if I keep talking about dirty things, I'm going to keep it 1,000 while they sell dreams. West side of Illidale thing, advisory to the final bell ring. School stuff to the finish, bring your compositions and take notes on how to demolish the competition. Forever a trooper, killing booths was never a rumor. Just be truthful, me to you was like Giuseppe the Puma. Sucker Frito the evils and try their best to seduce you. End up in the medic van or a cruiser, they don't in jail. Bumping OB for CL, heaven to hell. Which one do you believe in? The ones you least suspect do the scheming, snooze not even. Staying alert since a youth, playing Nerf. Class on my own when I lay a verse. This ain't rehearsed, this is second nature. Never been a hesitator. Doing it while wait a second later, destined for success. I'm being me and not them. Legend on the MIC. I've been the fiend since Rock Hill. Wordsmith. Wordsmith. It's a gift. Wordsmith. 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 Few happy endings where we living, but it's lots of sorrow. Use it wisely, our time is borrowed. Rather than Mike, they wanna be like Marlo. Don't let that door deceive you. Blinded by the flashy lights, not knowing where it leads to. If your vision's impaired, well, I'm here to lead you. Check the history, we're clearly regal. Black is power, please remember this. Hard times, how we contend with this. It's time for our people to reap the benefits. The winners list, I'm something special, not the ordinary. Just trying to keep the youngins out the mortuary. I wanna see them rise, have a family. So if you trying to block my shine, that's insanity. I'm just saying, what will make you front on me? I leave it all on stage so they pay to come and see. I drop gems for days, you can take this one for free, fam. Stay in your lane and be the change you wanna see. Wordsmith. Wordsmith. It's a gift. Wordsmith. 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 Blow butter, construction timid. No other, they love my penmanship. Young and I'm sick with it. Why try resisting it? Clearly I'm rising. Balling hard, I need that Larry O'Brien. I vow to get the chip. No star team, it's all me, homie, get the drift. I'm getting better every year, homie, it's a gift. Dropping album after album, homie, this the fifth. WRD, and don't forget the Smith. Yeah. Man squabbles, he on my type of time. St. Basil, he on my type of time. Telling me, he on my type of time. Yeah, the works, they on my type of time. Trash man, he on my type of time. Eli and MC Knowledge on my type of time. Lyrics still matter, that's the bottom line. Wordsmith. Wordsmith. It's a gift. Wordsmith. Wordsmith. Wordsmith.
Satisfy your sweet tooth with some tasty treats from the Brownie Shop. Fudge cupcakes, sweet potato pie, freshly baked bread, homemade ice cream, creamy chocolatey brownies, and much, much more. Check out their full menu on Facebook Brownie Shop or Brownie Shop 2019 Instagram. Get your next dessert from the Brownie Shop. Your sweet tooth will love you for it.
Urban Elite Beauty LLC is an online urban beauty supply store that serves both men and women in urban communities. Our goal is to provide quality beauty solutions for our culture and community. Most importantly, we want to instill in our friends the importance of loving thy hair, loving thy skin, and to love thyself. Check us out on social media, on Facebook at Urban Elite Beauty, on Twitter at dbenton71, on Instagram at urban_elite_beauty, and for more information, go to our website at www.urbanelitebeauty.com or email founder and CEO David Benton at dbenton@urbanelitebeauty.com or call 609-217-5292. Check us out and see what the Urban Elite Beauty experience is all about.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Words,
I
man.
like that.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it's fire.
I love that. I love that. I love that. That is fire. That is definitely fire. Definitely fire,
man. Man, unique sound, man.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna get him to write something for me, so I can dust off my mic and start spitting.
Spitting 16?
Yeah.
Let me see you go right now.
No.
Oh man, come on.
he gotta write it for me.
Okay, right. You're right.
Maybe the spirit hit me. I may do a little something.
Okay,
I may do a little something. If
it hits you.
If it hit me.
All
if it hit me.
All right. So we ready for our special guest?
We are ready for our special guest. Listen. Our special guest is a multi. Hold
on a second.
Did I say it right?
No. We gotta clarify so that people don't think it's a typo. Anytime you hear the word multi, it means they got more than 5, 6.
They got more than 5 or 6. I had to learn that. Yeah. I had to. So wait a minute, we multi.
Did we multi?
Yeah, I had to learn that. Yeah. I was like, is that a typo?
That's right. It's not a typo.
It's not a typo. Check this out. Our special guest is a multi award-winning hip-hop MC lyricist. Our special guest is a rap artist and entertainer who has a very, very, very awesome decorated resume. He was the 2017 Hip Hop Awards Album of the Year award winner. Nice. Feel it.
Philly hip-hop.
2017 PHL Live Hip Hop Artist of the Year award winner. 2017 Black Gala Award winner. 2017 Black Power Music Award nominee. And 2018 Spiral Film and Music Award Album of the Year and Artist of the Year Award winner. Man.
That was two. That was two. We just announced him in one sentence.
You see what I'm saying? Multi. And listen, he is the 4-time Grammy considered artist. 3 for Best Rap Album and 1 for Best Rap and Sung Performance.
That's it.
How do you get that? That's just freaking awesome right there. That's fire. Our special guest recently signed with the legendary Chris Swartz record label Rough Nation. Our special guest is the true definition of hip hop. Our special guest is a rap artist who isn't afraid to create his own lane with a unique blend of old school and new school hip hop flavor. Wow. Remaining true to his own style and refusing to conform to the new wave. I like that. We're going to talk about that. Our special guest has performed at many premier locations in the Philadelphia area, including TLA, Sigma Sound, and the Wells Fargo Center. His musical talents have granted him the opportunity to open up for industry artists such as Arrested Development, Wyclef Jean, Rakim.
Check it out. Rakim and say,
you get on my nerves.
I'm telling you. It's
get on my nerves.
I'm sorry.
Brand Nubian. See how you messing me up. Brand Nubian, Schoolie D, EPMD, Special Ed. You got to chill. Yeah. See, there you go again. See,
you taking me back. I don't care. Special Ed,
J Electronica, Roxanne Shante.
Roxanne.
I want to be your man. So you go ahead now. Go ahead.
Can't Blow.
Yes.
DMX. Slum Village.
Stop playing.
H-Town, Kelly Price, Fabulous State Property, Talib Kweli, and many, many more legendary and notable hip-hop artists and entertainers. He has been called the best kept secret of hip-hop by
Double XL Magazine. Now, let me see if I can do this. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Okay. Take it from the beat that he had. Okay. Hailing from the 215 and the 267, the city of brotherly love.
He's in heaven.
AKA Philly. Who are we talking about? Our man, Wordsmith. You heard me. AKA Verdell Smith. AKA Dell P. Woo! Yes.
That's how we do.
That's how we flow like Paco.
There it is.
Oh, man.
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's up?
Thank you.
Oh, man.
You're welcome.
Man. Absolutely, man. Look, well, before we get started, man, we know you're super busy, man. You always on the grind. In the studio, got albums coming out back to back to back. So thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule and coming on the show, man.
My pleasure. It's an honor. Thank y'all for having me.
Yes.
No doubt.
Yes.
Well, look, we're going to jump right on into it, man.
Man, we just going to get started here because, you got me rapping now. You got me trying to spit some bars. I'm not as good as you, but I feel as though with your leadership, I can get there.
Oh, no doubt.
That's
yes. It. So listen, your love of music is just fire. So tell our listeners how you got started, rapping.
Oh, okay. So hip hop has been influential in my life. I'm going to say since about 2-3 years old when I heard Run DMC and LL Cool J. Me and my brother used to mimic those guys when we were kids at all the family dinners and cookouts. And, looking at Crush Groove and movies like that, looking at Yo MTV Raps growing up, I just knew that this was something that was going to be, the reason I wanted to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gave me something to love besides my family.
Gotcha.
Nice.
When I heard a Tribe Called Quest, Bonita Applebum, from there, that's when it was like, all right, I like it, but now I'm in love with it.
Right.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah.
So
awesome.
I started writing my own raps due to my uncles. My uncle on my mother's side, rest in peace to my mother, because that's the biggest inspiration. But my Uncle Paul, I used to see him and his friends rapping in my grandma's living room, and I'm like, I can do this. And I seen it on my dad's side of the coin too with my Uncle Phil, when him and his best friend were the MC and DJ. So like I said, it's always been around me, and I was meant to do this. Right,
absolutely,
nice.
Man. Well, man, you definitely walking in your purpose, man, and your resume is just off the chain, off the chart. And well deserved, honor. Yeah. You won the Spiral Award. You got your Spiral Award for Album of the Year and Artist of the Year. The same day we got our Best Film Actress of the Year, man. And man. It was nothing but love ever since, man. But I noticed in your music, man, you put a premium on lyrics. Lyrics. You talk about that. Kind of tell our audience, where your passion for getting back to lyrics came from. Maybe it wasn't in connection to what's going on in this generation versus that old school flavor. Cause you got that blend of old school, new school. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then if you need to go hard, you'll do that too. So talk about lyrics, like how important that is and kind of why you have a passion for lyrics in your music.
Okay. So it started when I went to Boys Latin High School. I was asked to speak to the students of the class, and they was asking me a million questions. So my main question for them was, who were they listening to? Who did they think were hot? And the artists that they were naming, I'm thinking in the back of my mind, like, well, this cat is, he's promoting Poison.
Right.
Cat over here is promoting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No doubt.
Nice.
When I was younger, we had Chuck D.
Right.
We had Rakim. We had Brand Nubian. We had Poor Righteous Teachers. We had Tribe Called Quest. We had, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was our generation right there.
So, you know what I'm saying? They was speaking about something, but also putting out dope music.
Right.
Were hard, but the lyrics were saying something. They were telling a story. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like my favorite artist that, I looked up to always had a story, always was trying to inspire people. Right. And that's what, my goal is to be for this generation.
I got you, man. Yeah.
And I noticed now I've heard, a few of your songs and different things like that, but I noticed in your music, I haven't heard not one B or one ho. How important?
You're not gonna hear one curse word.
He get the bell. He gotta get the bell for that.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I didn't hear not one B, not one ho, and I didn't hear. He's actually right. I didn't hear any curse words. Yeah. So. Talk a little bit about that, because nowadays when you hear certain songs every other word, the girl's a B, the girl's a hoe, and it's so many curse words in there. It's really, really hard to find a clean version. So talk a little bit about that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so shout out to my grandma, because back in the day, I would basically rap for the crowd. I wasn't rapping for myself. I was rapping to fit in with what was going on. Like, I always had some type of message, and if it wasn't one or two songs on the album, it's a cipher. Like, I never been about just, I'm gonna kill you, I hug the block, because I never do that. But I still was trying to keep up with the Joneses and keep up with the times. But then I got to the point where, my favorite rappers are like Big and Nas and Black Thought. So why can't I be from the street but give a message?
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
I love that, man.
That's where it came from. When I started rapping for the people, people I'm trying to impress, and start trying to impress myself. That's where that came in at.
Right.
That's beautiful.
And I love that, because like in your intro you talked about you refusing to conform to the new wave, and it's like this is a rap generation that feel like, okay, I haven't rapped about anything unless I shot somebody, stabbed somebody, jumped somebody, or called somebody a B. And you got that flavor where you're true to yourself, you're authentic, and you still got nice beats, dope lyrics, and it's coming across genuine and authentic. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's more impactful. But you said something real key, man. You talking about that old school generation. That's the same generation we from, and it was like KRS-One. They not only had dope beats, lyrics, and all that stuff, but they were like the voice of the people. They were rapping about what was going on out here, like the poverty, the joblessness, get out and vote. That was after they came after, of course, the James Browns, who talked about, said black and I'm proud. And it's you're adhering to that being the voice of the people in a generation where that's lost due to marketability, commercialism, and stuff like that. Yeah. And so do you kind of see yourself as kind of being that voice of the people, at holding on to those positive messages about what's going on in the world with the kids and things like that?
Yeah, you know what? I'm big on letting the people crown me.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I'm this, I'm that. I'll just put the music out and hope that, I get that, get that phrase. Oh yeah, he's the savior of the game right now.
Got you.
He the future.
Right.
I don't want to self-proclaim it.
I got you.
The people, shout out to the people that's definitely embracing my movement, and it's letting me know that it is a market out here for positive music, for people who really have talent, because with the internet, it's like ignorance is selling.
Yeah.
That's what the labels want. They want you to be ratchet. They want you to be reckless. If you don't have this type of song, you're not going to be a star in their eye.
Right, got you.
But thank God for self-belief, because like you said earlier, I just signed with one of the biggest moguls in hip hop history.
Yeah,
discovered Nas. He discovered Cypress Hill. Discovered the Fuji.
Membrane, insane in the membrane. Yeah, man. But you taking me back, man.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what's up.
When Columbia Records was telling him, oh yeah, the Fuji, we about to shelf them, but then they put out the score and it ended up being 17 million plus albums worldwide. You know what I'm saying?
That joint was platinum. Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, so major shout out to Chris Swartz and Kara. They believed in what I do and signed me to the Rough Nation situation. We got some good things about to happen. My album comes out January 1st.
Okay.
Make them seeing great again.
Okay.
Make them seeing great again. So y'all know what it's time for. Y'all know it's about to be a presidential election coming up.
Yeah.
I feel like they need an album to, affiliate with what's going on and address this clown that's in office. You can't have him back there.
Listen.
Yeah, this album's gonna be one of those gems that the world needs.
That's it, man.
Then let's talk about that, because as you said before, you signed with Chris Schwartz, and you have a lot of artists that are out there trying to get signed and different things like that. How did you feel when that happened? Like, was it like a dream come true? How did you feel about that?
Yes, absolutely, because I was I was a big fan of these artists that he put out. Like I said, he was the first person to believe in Nas. He put out Nas' first single.
Right.
And then Columbia seen what he was doing, and they was like, oh no, we got to bring him over here.
Right.
Rough House had Nas first.
Right.
That's right.
They had DMX first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Chris, when we have convos, he's just like, Dell, like, I love your movement. I love what you stand for. Just make the music and we gonna market.
That's awesome.
And some labels out here that say, Dell, we like your message, but you gotta try to sell to these people. So I need you to make a song about getting high. Or something about, and no, I'm not doing that.
There you go.
Shout out to Chris Schwartz for letting me be myself.
That's right. That's how.
Man, you know what, man?
He hit the bell.
Yeah.
Chris Schwartz hit the bell. Yes.
Man, this is inspirational on many levels, because it just goes to show you that dreams can still come true if you just wait. And take the right option. You know what I mean? If you take the right option. You know what I mean?
True to yourself.
And stay true to yourself.
And don't not sell out.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's kind of like, everybody wants to get signed, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure there were times, just like we as actors, we kind of get a little impatient. We're waiting for that big email, that big phone call. Yeah. But sometimes we got to turn down roles because this is not who we are as artists, but it's not what we particularly want to portray. And it gets difficult, but man, you're living proof that, man, if you just stay true to yourself, have faith, keep doing what you do, go hard, do it for the right reasons, man, that you can step into that dream, man. And I believe the best is yet to come for you, man, straight up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh man, thank you, bro.
Yes,
likewise.
Yes, sir, man.
Nice. Really nice.
And if y'all need any music for soundtracks or anything y'all got going on, I'm here.
Okay, most definitely.
Oh yeah.
We got a couple movies we're gonna recommend you for.
Real.
So we got your resume now, man. So yeah.
Right.
But I mean, you have shared the stage with legends of the game. I mean, Arrested Development, Wyclef Jean, Rakim, Brand Nubian, Schoolie D, EPMD, Special Ed. I mean, and the list goes on. Like, I mean, I know for us as actors, when we've watched certain actors on TV, and now we're on set with them and filming with them. For example, Hawthorne James, who played Paul Anthony, who he played Big Red Davis in the Five Heartbeats. Paul Anthony from the House Party movies. Yeah. Well, we're on set with these guys, building relationships, friendships. And so there's this even though we're artists and entertainers and actors, there's still this fascination that, I'm actually sitting next to Hawthorne James and Paul Anthony. Yeah. Did you kind of have that? I mean, not that you got to act all Joe, because you can't act Joe, but did you have that element of like, I'm actually sharing the stage with Special Ed, like, like icons that you looked up to? Mm-hmm. Yeah, no doubt. Tell us about that experience.
Absolutely. So one of the craziest moments I would say is when, all right, shout out to my man, Tim Welbeck at Temple University. He has a class on hip hop and black culture.
Okay.
On campus, and he invited me because he heard this song that I had called "Unapologetic" and the legendary David Banner. Yeah. Shout out to David Banner because he shows me a lot of love. He heard that song "Unapologetic" and invited me down to the class when Wyclef was the guest speaker.
Wow.
And he I want you to meet Wyclef. I was able to, do the Q&A with Wyclef, asking questions about recording his first album, because it was here. It was recorded in Philadelphia. Mm-hmm. So I was asking him about certain songs and, how did it feel? Like, did you know it was going to be a classic and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So that night, he performed at Ardmore Music Hall. So before we get to Ardmore Music Hall, my man Tim said, make sure you bring a CD for Wyclef. He's going to listen to it. Mm-hmm. So I gave him my album. Wyclef must have been listening to my album while he was in his car, you know, going to sound check and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Wyclef texts me and says, "Yo, you are dope, and the industry will know about you."
Wow.
Nice.
I was like, wow. Coincidentally, my uncle had tickets to that show.
Oh my goodness.
The Wyclef, you know, the Wyclef show, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He's murdering this show. This is one of the best shows I've ever seen. He freestyling. You know, Wyclef goes into different genres of music.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
this is a crazy show. So when he was about to go to intermission, he spotted me in the crowd and said, "Shout out to Dell P, the future of Philadelphia.
Wow.
Y'all better keep your eye on it."
Yeah.
Nice.
Right? So when he came back on stage, he invited me on stage to do a cypher with him. We did a cypher for like 20, 25 minutes back and forth. Can you imagine that?
Man.
That's fire.
And you know what? You was ready. You was not only was you in position, but you was prepared.
Absolutely.
Man.
But guess what was crazy about that night? That
What?
I ain't know until after the situation happened. Chris Words was there that night too. So
Wow.
Oh, snap. He was there.
Things stars just lining up. You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, that's what's up, man.
That's nice.
See, it goes back to
Yes,
what
it
we
does.
talked about in
Yeah.
acting, you know, like
You
about being
never
prepared.
know
Like you better have
who's
a monologue in your back
Yeah.
pocket. You better have 2 or 3 because you never know
never
who
know.
you going to run into,
Yep.
who you going to meet. I mean, I ran into Charlie Mack at the post office. If he would have asked me to do a Shakespearean monologue right now, I'd have been like, to be or not to be is the question.
You know
that is the question. You know what I'm saying? I'd have broke out right in front of the joint. You know what I mean?
Nerves.
For real,
Way too much.
but this is a story of, you know, being prepared and being in position, man.
Being in the right place at the right time.
That's the position.
And another thing,
that's it.
People believing in you.
Yeah,
that's been a lot.
Yeah,
that's been a lot of you know, that's been working in my corner for a while. Shout out to my man Uncle Briss and Jimmy the Blueprint because Briss does album reviews. So David Banner was doing an album called The God Box, but before The God Box came out, he had a mixtape. It was called Before the Box.
Okay.
So with the album review for Before the Box, they included my song Love and War. They put the video clip in there.
Okay.
How about David Banner reached out to them and said, "Hold up, who that guy y'all had in my album review? I need his number."
Wow.
So Uncle Briss hit me up. Was like, "Dell, Banner wants your number. Can I give it to him?" Like, yo, you ain't have to call me.
Right. I know, right?
Okay.
You already know.
Nice.
10 minutes later, Banner called my phone. First thing he said to me, y'all, was, "Yo, I'm proud of you."
Wow.
From the gate.
Wow.
Because he was saying how being in this, you know, being in this climate of music, it's refreshing to hear somebody that's trying to give a message.
Right.
Telling me how a lot of his friends in the industry want to talk about what we talking about, but they scared to lose endorsement.
Right. There you go.
Okay.
That's it. That's it right there, man.
Okay.
That's it right there.
We built the rapport, me and Banner, and he always, anytime he can puts me on his platform.
There you
like
go.
when he came and did Kendrick Present,
Mm-hmm.
he stopped them in the middle of, you know, asking him questions and said, "I want to give a big shout out to Dell P, the best MC in Philly right now."
Mm-hmm.
And the crowd went crazy.
Wow.
Like, it's like the spotlight is on you, but no, I'm gonna put it on my young boy.
Right.
that y'all need to get behind.
Right.
And after that, it's been a green light.
I got you, man.
Nice. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Now, XXL magazine has called you the best kept secret of hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, XXL's, you don't get no, I mean, not only is it extra, extra large, but you don't get no bigger than XXL magazine. I mean, P&B Rock, they got, you know, A Boogie. I mean, anybody, Nas. I mean, it's historically, it's like once you kind of been mentioned or on the cover
on
of
XXL,
like you kind of made it, for lack of a better phrase of saying. What was it like for XXL to kind of give you a shout out like that?
That was priceless. Shout out to my man Sebastian and Marlon, because they felt as though I deserved a shot. But they did it in the when they do the freshman class.
Yeah.
In 2013, one of the the best classes. I would say one of the last of the best classes, because a lot of these new classes are XXL. We be like, who is this?
Right.
This? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I got you.
It was on the last freshman class that we can be like, oh, okay, we see why he on here.
Right.
So it was an honor to be on that.
Mm-hmm.
And, just for my family to go to the stores and grab XXL and see me in there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Man,
I know your family is proud of you.
Yeah, man. We definitely proud of you. Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you, I remember when I was overseas playing pro ball, man, and I was over in China, and we had our basketball Christmas party. I turned around and see Jackie Chan. So I'm eating fruit on this little plate. I'm like, I'm getting this autograph. This is my favorite martial artist, actor, action hero. Right. I whip the fruit down and get him to sign my paper plate. And the newspaper took a picture of me shaking his hand. The only thing I understood was that picture. Mm-hmm. Everything else was in Chinese. I bought 20 copies and mailed them home. They can't understand nothing that was in the joint except the picture. Wow. But that was all I need. So I know what you're talking about, man. You know. Wow. And I still got the pictures to this day, man.
That's funny.
Yeah. Oh man, that's dope.
Yeah, man.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what's up.
Now I want to switch gears for a minute, because you come from a musical family. You said your uncles, back in the day, they were rapping and different things like that. So when you guys get together for the holidays, do y'all have a rap battle going on in the house?
Around the Thanksgiving table?
No, what's crazy now, with my uncle that had, his best friend was the DJ. Mm-hmm. He might kick a freestyle once in a while. But my other uncle, he stopped rapping a long time ago. He actually can sing.
Okay.
He's been on a couple of my songs. He actually did hooks. But we always just have when we have cookouts and Christmas parties and Thanksgiving parties at my family house. We just go into the mix of all the classic albums. And we just we just go back to that time. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So ain't no freestyling going on around the turkey.
He's around the turkey.
Yeah, but he's the main reason I love hip hop.
Nice.
Now you got an album out called Wordsmith.
Mm-hmm.
Define what a wordsmith is. People might have heard of the term a blacksmith, one that makes swords and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. My educated guess would be there's one that makes good lyrics, but put wordsmith in
myself, Lyrical Genius.
All right, go ahead, spit right now.
It's Wordsmith time. It's his time. I'm not going to take his time.
See how she back out? You know what I mean? She talk all that stuff. I call her to the carpet. She back out. But anyway, just define what wordsmith is in your own terms.
So my whole thing about wordsmith is the 5 elements of hip hop: MCing, DJ, graffiti art, breaking, and beatboxing. Mm-hmm. So an MC is also known as a wordsmith. Mm-hmm. And my last name is Smith, so I wanted to brand something, to represent my family. Mm-hmm. So lyrics still matter. So that's where Wordsmith comes from.
Gotcha.
Nice.
That's dope right there.
Nice.
That is
See
dope.
that? That's awesome.
That's it, man. Awesome. Now, I know you write your own music and things like that. Just what is your feeling, your take on ghostwriting? Do you care about it? You don't care? Because some people don't write their own lyrics, and I'm not too sure how I feel about it. I'm from the old school where they wrote their own lyrics. Yeah. So I'm going to probably be a little bit more leaning to that side, but I want to get your take on,
ghostwriting.
Ghostwriting, as one who writes your own lyrics. What's your feeling about ghostwriting?
So ghostwriting, I feel like, okay, if you have a ghostwriter, that's cool, but you can never self-proclaim yourself as the best rapper alive.
I got you. I like that. I like that.
Okay.
I like that. We ain't trying to start no trouble, but I like that. We're not trying to start no battles, no beefs, but I like that.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. because those words are not your own.
They're not yours.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
People always try to say, what about singers? Singers, it depends on your voice. It depends on your delivery. MCing, it depends on your pen.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you. Man, that's what's up. So what's next for Dell P, man? You got a lot of good stuff already done that you've accomplished. You got stuff on the horizon. I mean, anything that you can share, like what's next, man? I'm sure the anticipations, no pressure, but gets bigger and bigger because, you keep blowing up bigger and bigger. So, what's next?
Yeah, so what's next is, we about to start the promo run for the Make Them Sing Great Again album.
Okay.
Shout out to Klein. Shout out to Chris Ward. We're going to be putting out a docu-series for Rough Nation, the new artist.
Okay.
And start promoting my new single, which we're going to put a Philly term out there, John. I got a first single was called Good John.
Okay.
So instead of bad John, people keep saying, oh, yeah, that's a bad John. We're going to tell the world what's a good John.
Okay, I like
my
that.
whole thing is putting positive energy out in the world, and they're going to start promoting that single real soon. You're going to start seeing some promotional videos, and we just did a photo shoot, and I did a TV interview with the Herbie Herb show.
Okay.
Yeah,
heard of that.
Real soon. So it's a lot coming. Like I said, January 1st. As soon as the ball drops, the album going to drop. So we going to party real hard.
That's what's up. Well, listen, man, we might have to make this a part 2, but you've been a great guest, man. Thank you for taking, time out your busy schedule to come on and share with us, man. And I'm sure those that in listening land across the world who are into hip hop have gained something tremendously from it. I know I have just listening to you. And so if people want to follow you on social media, man, your website, just take your time, put your website out there, put your Instagram, Twitter, all that out there so people can follow you and where they can cop your music from, put it on out there.
Word, no doubt. So first of all, at Dell P 215 on Instagram and Twitter. That's major right now on the social media.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
At Dell P 215. Also, shout out to Music Not the promo team. Shout out to Lola, my PR. And DellP.com is the website. Make sure y'all check out the new videos. Check out all the the show listings. Anything, the merch. I got the shirts, I got the hoodies, the hat, buttons. Anything y'all need, y'all can get.
That's what's up.
Yes.
Well, so yeah, man, continue to
man, appreciate y'all.
Oh, no doubt, man. You got our support, and when your album drop, we will be, promoting your music on our show, and continue success and blessings to you.
Yes.
Man.
Man, same to y'all, and make sure y'all check out the latest single from Make Them Sing Great Again. It's called Barrio.
Okay.
Trump in office. Trump is in office, and he always wants to throw shade at somebody who definitely is a part of Black history.
Right.
In all terms, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like these times could sure use a guy like Barrio again. So I just want to pay homage to him. But definitely check that out. That's on the website. And like I said, it'll be on all digital platforms also: Google Play, Tidal, Amazon, iTunes, iHeartRadio.
That's it.
Deezer. Yeah, everywhere.
That's it.
That's it right there.
He like the Kevin and Nikee show. He everywhere.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's what's
it
up.
right there.
That's it, man. Well, all right, man. Look, we're going to definitely keep it. Yeah, no doubt. You're more than welcome. We're going to keep in touch with you, man. And
thank you so much for coming on our show.
Yeah, definitely another level.
No doubt. It was a pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, man. Take care, man.
All right, y'all take care. Have a good one.
Yeah,
okay, bye.
All right, bye.
Yeah.
Man, isn't he awesome?
Man, that was fire.
Awesome.
That was fire.
That really was.
That was fire.
That was fire.
Yeah, that was fire.
He was awesome. I like everything. I like everything he said.
Yeah.
Everything he said was just amazing.
Yeah.
Everything he said was amazing.
He's a super talent, man. He's a super talent. And, you know, he's just a super talent, man. His resume is decorated.
Yeah.
But I mean, and he dropped a lot of nuggets that we can learn for us that are in the entertainment industry, whether you be acting or rapping, about being in the right place.
Yeah, at the right time.
At the right time.
Yeah.
Being prepared and being in position, and then being patient. That's the alliteration of P's I got. Patience to wait on that right thing. Being prepared and then being in position.
Yeah.
So that when your preparedness, I heard somebody say that success comes when preparedness meets opportunity.
Yeah.
And that's it
and
right
that's
there.
It right there.
Yeah, that's it right there.
You gotta be ready.
Yeah.
You gotta be ready, and being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
That helped too, because Chris Schwartz just happened to be there. Yeah.
Now, Hawthorne James shared a similar story about how he got into the 5 Heartbeats. Remember, he was doing a stage play?
Yeah,
and Robert Townsend. Did Robert Townsend show up because his daughter was there, or somebody that was related to him or connected with him was in the audience?
Yeah, that's how it happened.
And that's how he got the role of Big Red Davis.
Yep. Being in the right place at the right time.
Yep. And he put on, of course, an excellent performance during the play. And they was like, who is that guy right there? We want him to play this role. And it's been iconic ever since. I mean, people from this generation still remember the 5 Heartbeats.
Yep.
And they still remember the classic line from Big Red Davis. Come on, we gotta do it.
My office hours are from
9 to 5.
You get on my nerves.
Oh, shout out to Hawthorne James, the legend. Yes, sir, man. He was sharing a lot of nuggets with us on a set of keys, man. He was so down to earth, so cool. And, you know, we still remain friends.
Yeah, and it was awesome, you know, just to sit and talk with him, and everything that he said that, you know, actors should be doing. We were actually doing that.
Yeah,
we were actually doing that.
Yep.
And he was shocked that we were actually doing that. He was like, wait, this is not a hobby for us.
We're not playing no games, man. You know what I'm saying?
We're not playing no games here. It's not a hobby.
You know, it's not a hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh, man. That was great. That was great,
that was an awesome interview. Awesome interview.
Yeah, man. It was great. We were very, very honored to have all our guests, but definitely honored to have them on. You know, he's in that legend. He's in that legend conversation.
Yeah,
he's in that legend conversation, man.
Grammy consideration 4 times.
Yeah,
4 times. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I like how, you know, he wants to remain the voice of the people, because especially for us as African Americans, we lost that. We lost that going into the 90s, because when it went into the 90s, and then it started being about bees and hoes and how many people you could shoot and slap and stuff like that. And it, you know, the music. Remember we interviewed Mr. Leon when we went to the Uptown stage play. And Mr. Leon talked about. We asked him that question: the sound of Philadelphia. TSOP, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
The music was kind of like a social consciousness for the people, and it's not like that no more.
No.
Because it's all in the name of, like he said, we need you to rap about this. The contract says 5 people got to get shot in your music, so we need you to rap about this.
Yep.
And people, you know, of course, they do it in the name of commercialism, in the name of the dollar.
Yep.
Not judging anyone, but this is someone, you know, Dell P, man, just remaining true to itself, man. And you got to respect that.
Yeah. And I love it. I love every bit of it. I love it.
Leadership is lonely sometimes. Sometimes you got to be able to stand alone. But then you're not alone, because you still got me, myself, and I. Just me, myself, and I. I thought you were going to go into the old school. Just me, myself, and I. Ding, 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 ding. Just me, myself, and I. Ding, 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 ding. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Say check 1, 2. Use what you saw. We don't get started.
But you say black is black.
You say black is black. But he started talking about, man, when he started talking about those artists. All right, I'm gonna switch it up.
Hit it, come on.
All right. Are we going to change it? Do, 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 do.
Okay.
Do,
Okay.
do,
Okay.
do,
Okay.
Do, 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 do. Chuck Rock. Remember Chuck Rock?
Oh, yeah.
Do, do, do. 1990, Chuck Rock jumped up on the scene. He was mean with the
Hop on the green.
Oh, that was a joke. Yo, that's what music was.
Yes,
music. I don't care what nobody say.
I'm telling you right now, that was music.
Yeah, that was music.
That was music.
Yeah.
I'm sick. That was music right there.
Yeah, that was dope.
For real.
That was dope.
That was music. Special Ed.
Yeah.
Brand Nubian.
Remember Special Ed? How he used to go? He used to go, the fly.
Yes.
I wonder why. What's the reason for the treason? You want to die? I'm high post, higher than most. I'm not from France, but I eat French toast. Oh!
Okay, here you go. Okay, H-Town. Somebody rockin', knockin' the boots. That is a slow song. Why are you clapping fast?
I'm trying to hold the beat.
Somebody rockin', knockin' the boots. Why you tapping so? I'm going too fast? Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
That song is a slow song.
It's a slow song. I got you.
Oh my goodness.
And then you got Rakim and say, Rakim and say,
Okay.
follow the lead at Rakim. You remember that?
Yes, I remember that. But I can't believe that you don't know that song by H-Town.
I know the song.
You were tapping all fast.
Because I was hyped off the last song that was famous. That's probably what that was.
I'm sorry, H-Town. I'm sorry.
No, I remember that song. That was our generation, man. That was our era.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, that was great. That was great stuff.
Yeah.
Oh man, we can go on all day about this, man. But
yes, we're gonna take a break though.
All right.
Yeah, we got to keep the show moving.
You got to keep it moving.
It's hard though, because Wordsmith just got us up here doing all kinds of stuff.
For real, man.
All right, so we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, it's gonna be time for news and sports.
Scholar's professional editing firm consists of a specialized group of academic doctors, editors, and statisticians that keep doctoral candidates moving through the academic doctoral process by providing one-to-one group mentorship and all-inclusive editorial services that produce writing advancements that result in exponential movement. The scholars conduct line-by-line editing, proof and copy editing, university-specific formats, compliance, and substantive done-for-you services on the following documents: doctoral thesis, dissertations, capstone projects, research studies, research proposals, oral defense preparations, and presentations, and much, much more. The Scholars Professional Editing Group keep you moving. And for more information on editorial services or doctoral accelerated mentorship program, visit www.thescholarsedediting.com. That's www.thescholarsedediting.com. Or contact Dr. Haynes at 281-315-6053.
All right. Somebody rockin', knockin' the boots.
All right. Yeah, man, that was good stuff. That was really good stuff.
Somebody rockin', knockin' the boots. Go ahead.
All right, so
why you gonna cut my singing off?
I was like, so you know,
gonna cut my singing off.
So like, no, it's not. All right, so what we got now?
And now it's time for news and sports.
All right, in sports. All right, so Karl Anthony Towns and Joel Embiid got ejected after getting into a fight, and the incident carried on in a nasty social media war after the game. The incident occurred in the third quarter after Embiid physically double-teamed Towns. After Towns turned the ball over, he and Embiid stayed in the backcourt grappling with each other. Mm-hmm. Embiid shoved Towns, and Towns then threw a punch at Embiid as the two got locked up and fell to the ground. Mm-hmm. Players from both teams ran over to break it up, with Sixers guard Ben Simmons getting on top of Towns and restraining him with a headlock. It was more like a chokehold.
It looked like a chokehold, didn't it?
The fight was broken up fairly quickly as Embiid got up and began firing up the Sixers bench, throwing air punches like a boxer. Towns was directed by coaches and security back towards the Wolves bench. Both players were ejected. The fight was the NBA's highest profile in years, with the main participants all all-star players. The NBA has drastically curb fighting in recent years to the point where it's rare to see a player throw a punch as Towns did. Suspension for Embiid and Towns are likely. So ESPN's Adrian Wojciechowski reported on Monday that the NBA is investigating the incident. And according to Wojciechowski, the Wolves are also rejecting the idea that Simmons was a peacemaker in the incident, as referee Mark Ayati told a poll reporters after the game. The Wolves said Simmons put Towns in a dangerous chokehold. Well, that's what I saw too. Mm-hmm. But
yeah, he did.
Yeah. So after the game, Embiid stood his ground while speaking to reporters saying, "I ain't no B." He also said he didn't think he should get suspended because he didn't throw any punches. Embiid said he likes to get in players' heads, but said the incident was not a big deal. But after the game, however, Embiid took to social media, posting an Instagram mocking Towns. The caption read, "I was raised around lions and a cat pulled on me tonight." He said, I got his mom giving middle fingers. That's some serious real estate. He got serious real estate in all caps. So Towns responded with his own Instagram, which included a photo of Embiid crying after the team lost in the playoffs to, Kawhi Leonard in the game. The caption included the hashtag #BTalk. So Joel Embiid responded, "That tough guy act ain't cutting it. You know what you are. You know what you've always been." He called him a P, saying it louder for the people in the back. I've been kicking your A and pretty please make the playoffs before you talk. It's a known thing that I own you. And that's in all caps at Carl Towns. Wojciechowski reported, the NBA will begin talking to participants and witnesses in the franchises on this coming Thursday. Wow. So
I seen it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
I seen it. Yeah. And that dude had him in the chokehold.
Yeah, he sure did.
Yes, he did.
Ben Simmons, that was WWF.
Listen, SmackDown.
That was SmackDown.
Ben Simmons grabbed that neck so quick.
Yeah, he sure did. He had him in the chokehold.
Yes, yeah. But they were calling for them to be suspended for 6 games, but I think they got suspended for 4.
It was 4.
Yeah, 4 games.
Yeah.
So, Ben Simmons, I don't know. Did he get suspended too? No, right?
I don't think that he did.
Yeah, so so they got suspended for 4 games. But I saw it. I was like, woo, look at that.
Well, Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons are good friends. Mm-hmm. And anytime one get in the scuffle, the other one's gonna be there. So
Ben came running. Ben flew across that field.
He sure did.
Okay.
He sure did.
Ben wasn't playing.
But
he put that chokehold so quick.
Yeah. I mean, here's my thing. I've played basketball. It gets emotional. It's things like this are going to happen. Mm-hmm. Things like this are going to happen, but it's what you do after the fact that really tells the measure of who you are as an individual, as a man. These are 2 of the best players of our time. Yeah. Y'all make a lot of money. And it's going to get competitive. You're going to have disagreements. There are going to be people who you play against that you just don't care for, don't like, for lack of a better phrase of saying it. And it's all in the name of competition. But at the end of the day, man, it's about having a well-paying job that puts you in the 1% and 2% of the world. And you want to be cognizant that you do have privilege. That is you earned it. You've worked real hard up to this point, and you've earned your privilege to be in that 1% or 2%. So just keep that in mind, guys. But I am looking forward to seeing y'all go at it next time y'all play. I might buy tickets for that one. I'm
gonna tell you right now. That was some funny stuff. Yeah. That was some funny stuff.
I might have to fly out to Minnesota if there's a away game. It's like, no, I'm just instigating. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. Anyway.
You know what? You better stop playing.
I'm trying to be the peacemaker.
Be the peacemaker now.
Like Ben Simmons and choke him, right?
Yeah. Don't be chokeholding nobody, but be the peacemaker. Well, in news, everyone all over is mourning the loss of our beloved John Witherspoon. Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm just so heartbroken. Yeah. John Witherspoon passed away last week. And I'm telling you, it feels like a tragedy.
It feels like you lost an uncle. It feels like you lost an uncle or a father. You know what I mean?
Listen, it feels like a tragedy. Yeah. John Witherspoon, man. That dude is so funny.
Yeah.
Now he's going to be in heaven cracking Jesus up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody knows him as Willie Jones from the series Friday. You know, he was also in Hollywood Shuffle, Boomerang, Vampire in Brooklyn, The Wayne and His Brother, The Tracy Morgan Show, Baronary Jones, The Boondocks, The 5 Heartbeats, and Black Jesus. I mean, this man.
He was also in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
Will Smith gave him a nice shout out to. A lot of people did. Yeah. But he was in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
And you know, Ice Cube said it best.
Ice Cube did, yeah.
He said TV is not going to be the same without this man. And I truly agree.
Yes,
I truly agree. I was just thinking back to one of my favorite scenes that he did. My favorite scene, we go, put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby. From Friday. Hot sauce.
Yeah.
I mean, and then the other one, like bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
I seen your girlfriend, she wasn't walking last night. Bang, bang, bang. What movie was that from?
Oh man.
Vampire in
Brooklyn. With Eddie Murphy, right?
Vampire in Brooklyn.
That's right. Yeah.
When the dude walked up and said, have you seen Rita? He said, but she wasn't walking well last night. Yeah. Bang, bang, bang.
I think he had that trademark too.
Yeah. That's his trademark.
Yeah,
and you know, TV is not going to be the same. The acting community is not going to be the same without him. And what was that other one? Robin Williams, and this the other one from Dolomite.
Okay.
Can't remember his name. Man, he passed away a long time ago. He played in Robin Harris. Robin Harris. That's him. TV hasn't been the same since, Robin Harris.
And Bernie Mac.
And Bernie, can't forget Bernie Mac.
These are legends, man. They were the legendary
comedians,
of this generation, this era, this time. And they had a they were cut from a very, very unique cloth.
Yeah.
Because this generation of comedians, they think that vulgarity is going to be funny.
Yeah.
And, it's not about how much you cuss and, are derogatory that's going to make you funny. There's an art to this thing. And guys like, Robin Harris, Bernie Mac, of course you had pioneers like Richard Pryor, later the Eddie Murphys. Those, they mastered the art of comedy.
Yeah.
Because I watch documentaries. Everything you do on the stage matters. The way you walk on.
And you see, you know what? To your point, I think with certain comedians, Robin Harris, John Witherspoon, it would be hard to write something for them to say.
Right.
I think in terms of their character,
let them freestyle. Yeah. They gonna be funny. I mean? Give them the essence of what you want. And let them go for what you know.
Freestyle. Yeah. Because when I watched Boomerang the other day, and he was talking about the piece of fur fell off his wife's coat. He's like, baby, the rabbit's getting old. And I don't think you can write that line.
I would say the same thing. I was like, that's a scene that you would look at and say, I know that wasn't written in the script. You know what I mean?
No.
But it was just as funny and effective and things like that.
Yeah, and even with Vampire and Brooklyn, let them just freestyle. This is the scene, we're gonna set it up. He got lines, but you just freestyle off of him. It's when you're that good, it's just hard to. I would think it would be hard to confine them to a script.
I think so too. I think that would take away from, who, not more so who they are, but their total effectiveness in terms of being that, cause it's all about comedic timing. And their comedic timing was off the chart. You know what I mean? And they knew part of comedic timing is being able, like, as we say in acting, being able to ad lib.
Right.
You gotta be able to ad lib, or just like last week we were talking about the kids play the same games we play.
Yeah.
And we talk about Pin the Donkey. You gotta be able to think quickly, and you came up real quick. Well, remember the kids used to play Pin the Donkey, and you was like, well, now they play Pin the Crime on somebody else. Yeah. You gotta think quickly like that.
Yeah.
You gotta be able to think quick like that, and comedians can do that. They capitalize off situations. and what's said. And they were these guys were masters at it, man.
Yeah.
Masters,
yeah.
man.
And, you know, it's just, you know.
Yeah.
He's sad, man. He's gonna be missed.
Because Pop, aka that's somebody I would have loved to have met and take a picture with. Oh, man,
I know.
Yeah, man.
I know.
Would have loved to have met and taken a picture with, or maybe perhaps worked with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, John.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Witherspoon. Rest in peace, man. Our family, to the family, man. Our thoughts and prayers and our condolences. We send our sincere, heartfelt condolences to the family, the Witherspoon family. And our thoughts and prayers are with you. And thank the family for lending him to us all these years.
Yeah. His talents, you know, all these years.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, rest in peace.
Yep. So,
all right. So we're going to take a break.
And when we come back, it's going to be my favorite part of the show. We're going to find out what's bothering Nikee. And keep it locked on the Kevin and Nikee Show on iHeartRadio. We everywhere.
And we'll be back.
Oh, yeah. Time to make Emcee great again. Too much foolery going on. Too much coonery going on. But repeat, you know what's usually going on. Since jumping on mattresses from abandoned buildings, I've been perfecting my passion, I'm soon to handle millions. Pen and pad soon to hand me in the hand to shilling. Circle tight, this world is cold as ice, don't catch your feelings. Man, it's all a cycle. Cherish friends are genuine, cause not all of them like you. Clicking with the opposition, that's all just to spite you. Neither here it is, see through with his mirror clear. Backbiting, but in my face they smile from ear to ear. Future promising, they say I'm due for opulence. Rent table making a toast to huge accomplishments. Work ethic like Mr. Shakur, go through my documents. Got the world logging on, that's due to confidence. No trolling, no gimmicks, this is organic. Most consistent, they wishing the bull vanish. Don't be offended, I'm lit cause the Lord planned it. Fresh off in the mission, here to give them more damage. Living on divided land. Ducking and dodging off his plan. The odds against you when you got a tan. Culture vultures trying to scam, I ain't sounded fan. Staying into these bangers get me in high demand. Merchandise and tour dates, the bull straight. Been a problem since Island Cross, Mike and Cold States. So if you're just finding out, then you're late. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, homie, it's pure fate. That's at the bottom. Quitting's never the option. Face connect with every album. To the essence, I remind them. Rakim and Chuck D. Mission is succeed. Had to take it back. The children in much need a solution. Whole city in need of improvement. I believe it. Sleep while the solid wishes keep us saluting. They like P, you about to blow. I embrace the love. I'm not one of these jokers that clout chase for buzz. On they live feed, waving guns, telling who they slug. Little homie, that ain't never been what's up. Crooked politicians getting put in high positions. Blatant gentrification getting pushed out our division. Curious wonders for boys in the hood. Liquor stores on every corner, plot to destroy us for good. Talent never been denied, they thought that it would. Promise before I'm out of time, I'm gonna be understood. Yeah, that's why I'm up here at the podium. Cause racist minds still a lie, your president exposing them. Telling me a lot about you if you still a vote for him. These trying times can surely use a guy like Barrio again.
Places like West Philly, or West Baltimore, or Ferguson, Missouri. They're part of America too. They're not separate. They're part of America like anywhere else. The kids there are American kids. It's like your kids and my kids. So we got to make sure boys and girls in those communities are loved and cherished.
All right. As they would say in church, well, man, that was dope. That was. Did you hear him mention West Philly?
Listen.
Did you hear?
Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I am completely speechless, and that has been a first on our show.
Man, that's true. That is true. Because you are never lost for words.
Why you gotta say it? How you gonna clown me like
look,
that?
Me neither. We're radio show hosts.
How you gonna clown me?
Me neither. I'm never lost for words either, but I was lost for words too.
Wait, hold on. No,
I'm serious. When I heard the end of that, I was just, that's it. I was just engaged in tune in.
Yeah.
That was a powerful ending.
That was fire.
And for them, for Barack Obama to specifically mention West Philly, because you know that's where Dell P's from. He's from West Philly.
Right.
That was a powerful ending.
Right.
Very powerful. So I was speechless too.
That's fire.
And we we talk a lot because that's why we're radio personality, radio
that's
show
fire.
hosts. That was fire. I like
that's
that.
Fire.
I was like that.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was fire. I mean, it's like you don't even got to comment on that.
Yeah.
That ending was just self-explanatory.
Yeah.
It was powerful.
So now it's time for What's Bothering Nikee.
So now it's time for my favorite part of the show. We're going to find out what's bothering Nikee.
Absolutely nothing.
What's bothering you?
Absolutely nothing. It's been a restful week. Restful weekend. Got a whole hour in. You know, it's just been fire.
All right.
I'm trying to tell you. I gave away some shoes. I gave away some purses. I fixed my hoarder syndrome. And I'm good.
Okay.
Had a fire guest. I'm good.
All right. So we can move along. All right. So we're going to take a break and then. What? You said that was it. I wasn't going to belabor the moment.
You see how he just cut me off?
I didn't cut you off. You said that was it.
I know what I said.
Okay.
But what if I had something else to say?
Well, then why would you say that's it then?
I always say that, but we always continue the conversation.
Okay. Well, if you tell me that that's it, then I'm going to believe you.
You know what?
Okay. So I'll let you end it. Then. Go ahead.
Okay. I started a new job last week, right? And, one of the things the director said to me was said to all of us, because 5 people got hired at one time, which was fire. So one of the things the director said to us, he said, the soda machine, everything in the soda machine and everything in the snack machine is free. Mm-hmm. So I said, well, how do we get it out of there? He said, all you got to do is just, swipe your card. Nothing comes off. I said, so all we have to do is swipe our card, nothing comes off, and we can get all the soda we want. He said, yeah. I said, that ain't nothing but the devil. That ain't nothing but the devil. Now, Satan, I'm trying to stop drinking
soda. That's how I'm going to say. That's a negative.
Okay, and you're going to make
free snacks. You know what I mean?
Listen, you're going to make every single soda in that machine free. I'm talking about Pepsi, Mountain Dew, right. Coca-Cola, the good stuff.
Right. And the snack machine, from what you were saying.
And the snack machine is free too. You can get as much as you want. And here's the thing. The supplier comes back and fills the machine up because they know everything is free 3 times a week. Right. I got you. Ain't nothing but the devil. Man, listen. Nothing but the devil.
There ain't gonna be no weight loss programs going on up in there, man.
So what I did was I went to the machine, right? And I said, okay, what's the least amount of calories up in here? So I've been drinking ginger tea. Okay. Ginger tea, and it only has 90 calories in there. It ain't got no sugar in it. Okay. I'm looking at everybody table full of Pepsis, Coca-Colas, and Mountain Dew, and I got bottles of ginger tea.
Right. But you're going to be glad that you did, though.
Ain't nothing but the devil.
I hear you.
Ain't nothing but the devil. That's it. That's all I got. Okay. That's all I got. But I'm going to have something, I'm going to have something next week.
Well, every now and then,
stuff get on my nerve.
Well, every now and then you could take a break from your, your diet that you're on or whatever. Because our body needs.
But you know what? I don't want to. And I have nothing against Pepsi, but right. I don't want to.
No, I'm not talking about soda. I'm talking about our bodies need a certain level of sugar a day. Yeah. Just not a lot. Yeah. Yeah, that's where the weight gain comes in.
Yeah, because I don't want to go back to drinking Pepsi because Pepsi was all I was drinking before. I wasn't drinking any water. And then I got that kidney stone.
Okay. You want to drink a lot. Definitely drink a lot of water. Yeah. And soda's not good for your skin. No. And soda got a lot of sugar in it too.
Yes, it does.
Syrup and all that stuff.
Yes, it does.
So yeah, definitely got to be careful.
But you got to have a Pepsi with them crabs though. You can't have crabs and you ain't got no Pepsi.
Yeah, I got you. But what about ginger ale?
Oh, I love ginger ale.
No, can you?
Yeah, I can drink ginger ale.
With crabs.
They got ginger. Yeah, they got ginger ale in there. So I go between ginger ale and the ginger tea. All the other stuff I don't touch.
And then what you eat for your snack? You eat gingerbread?
No. You know what?
Well, you had ginger.
Y'all caught that?
Ginger tea. Then eat the gingerbread.
No. For the snacks, they have...
sit at the lunch table with ginger from the job.
You know what? What's bothering Nikee is over. What's bothering Nikee is over. You get on my nerves. That's it. That's it. You play too much. Well, yeah. All right. So we're going to take a break. And when we come back, it's going to be time for my favorite part of the show, Kevin's Corner. When we come back, it's Kevin and Nikee Show on iHeartRadio. We're everywhere, and we'll be back.
Don't question it, flow heavens and pro specialists. So effortless, I was chosen to represent they needed. Competition looks like how they're depleted. Break through all this city, yeah, get it clear, I'm top seated. Highly acclaimed, put my all in. Time that I gain, killing weather written on top of the brain. City shifting, I'm distant, keep my circle small. Don't involve attention, then there's no sense to converse with y'all. Beats not versus on, I'm so consistent. Every line is mine without no assistance. Get back to that, bottle the whack, lighting the match. I had enough of this cat in the hat breath. Quit the mumbling, they need time, I'll punish them. No subliminal, this is for each and every one of them. Contaminating the culture, labels gave you whips and chains. Just another slave to a vulture, call them Sambo. I'ma shine no matter how the plan go. Every trash rapper, they about to light a candle. Send them condolences, gimmicks is over with. This is from the heart, I'm sorry if it's inappropriate. I got a bone to pick, topic that I won't forget. Just as out of pocket if you hype it, you're condoning it. Last year was so for real, but I'm right back snapping, this is overkill. I never let up, no way around it. I'm doubting if they ever catch up. Homie, step away from the stage, you ain't working enough. It's time to go, bruh, stop making Hollywood, nobody knows you. I'm a mic controller, Philly hip-hop title holder. Classic after classic, fact is, homie, I wrote you. Got it on Smash now, I told you. Got the people open up real lyrics, it's over. Time to bring fakeness to a closure. Game face like I'm playing poker. Youth floating. I've been ill forever, the truth spoken. Since 9-7, applying pressure like Bruce Bowen. I'm headed to the top, still a few dozing. Check the mic, express my life, the booth smoking. Breath of fresh air, yeah, you know the deal. I've been ending careers, but this is overkill. Knock 'em out the box, P. Knock 'em out, P. Knock 'em out the box, P. Knock 'em out, P. Knock 'em out the box, P. Knock 'em out, P. Knock 'em out the box, P. It's for the art. This ain't nothing like the charts. Knock 'em out the box, P. Knock 'em out, P. Knock 'em out the box, P. Knock 'em out, P. Knock 'em out the box, P. Knock 'em out, P. Knock 'em out the box, P. Legendary roots true. Some my dogs to music. Who man? Sony George. Straight torch. Knock 'em out the box, P. Knock 'em out, P. Knock 'em out the box, P. Knock 'em out, P. Knock 'em out the box, P. Knock 'em out, P. Knock 'em out the box, P.
You're listening to the Kevin and Nikee Show on iHeartRadio. Knock 'em out the box, P.
All right. You know what I remember? Okay. You know what it is? I forgot. Mm-hmm. Remember, I was telling our listeners that I had got laid off. Mm-hmm. And remember, I told them that I had an interview and it was this job I wanted.
Right.
Well, you guys, that's the job I got.
Right.
The one where I said where the director, said everything in the machine is free. I did get that job. And a lot of perks came with that job that is going to add to my acting career. One being that I can work from home.
Yeah. And it's going to add some pounds if you keep drinking out that soda machine. And that free snack machine will add that to your resume too.
Nope. I know. I'm not going to do it.
I hear you.
I'm not. Let me tell you
something. You had to walk past.
But I did though. I did have one Pepsi.
Okay.
One. That was when I first started because I was testing. I said, no, I'm not going to do that.
Right.
I'm going to go on down here and I'm going to drink this ginger tea and stick to the ginger ale. That's it. That's it. So that was one Pepsi. And I must say, I am liking the job. You know, I am liking it. And, especially the perks that comes with it. So I'm liking that.
All right.
And not only that, if I want to get some exercise, Kev, I can just go outside. The parking lot is huge. The parking lot goes in a complete circle. I can just walk a few laps around the parking lot.
Okay.
All right. That's what I can do. So, yep, I got that job, y'all. So thank you. Thank you for your prayers. All right. So now it's time for my favorite part of the show, Kevin's Corner.
All right. We're going to keep the high vibration train moving.
Choo-choo.
We in week 30. Can you believe
Week
that?
30.
Week 30. We've been doing this for 30 weeks.
30 weeks.
Wow.
That is awesome. Yep. It's awesome. I can't wait for the next series.
All right. So we on 47 and 48. We're going to look at 2 more qualities of how you know you're operating on a high vibration. Number 47. You treat others how you want to be treated. Often referred to as the golden rule. It basically means that if you want to be treated with respect, treat others with respect, and then they should treat you with the respect that you gave them. It also means that if you treat other people like dirt or badly, they're going to treat you like dirt or badly and or adjust to how you have treated them. All right. Which brings us to the second quality that we're going to deal with, number 48. You adapt and or adjust to how others treat you. That's how you know you operating on a high vibration, because you adapt and or adjust to how others treat you. You begin by treating others with respect that you want to be treated with. And if they cannot, will not, or do not reciprocate that, well, then you believe what they have shown you about them and you adjust to them based on what they have shown you and or how they have treated you behaviorally.
Right.
Because you love yourself enough not to tolerate their negative and or antisocial behavior. You set up boundaries, limitations, and in extreme cases, you may have to disconnect and or cut them off completely. I saw a post that said, I don't have to speak to you ever again and still forgive you. And that's just so true, because the church taught us that forgiveness means leaving off where you left off.
Yeah.
Well, there's some people you can't leave off where you left off. You understand what I'm saying? You know, you can't leave off where you left off. Sometimes people can best function with you staying over there and me staying over here. That's the best way we can coexist.
Yes,
but
like that saying, love you from a distance.
Right, love you from a distance. That's where it came from. And forgiveness is not more so for the other person, it's for yourself. Because anger, like acid, eats up the container. So, you can forgive somebody and never speak to them again. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes in our lives, we hold people accountable by letting them know that what they did to us isn't okay. Because the worst thing you can ever do is somebody treat you bad, and then you go back on fellowship and like nothing happened. Well, they're going to treat you bad again.
They're going to do it again.
Yeah, they're going to do it again. Yeah. And, you know, in church lingo, the old saying was, no reconciliation without repentance or the offender will repeat. You don't take nobody back in who hasn't repented against how they, about how they treated you when they know. Cause sometimes somebody can treat you bad or do something and not know. Now, most of the time people do know.
People know.
Yeah, most of the time they do
people know.
I'm talking about there's times where people can offend you and not know that they offended you by, you know, maybe saying or doing something. If they don't know, in those different cases, that's different. But when people are treating you bad and things like that, they know. You know what I'm saying?
They know.
Yeah.
They know.
All right. And so, you know, you got to set up boundaries, limitations. In extreme cases, you may have to disconnect or cut them all completely. So it's not thinking that you're better than anyone. It is out of love and respect for yourself that you disallow them from continuously treating you bad. As the old saying, you get me once, shame on you. You get me twice, shame on me. You get me anytime after that, then I'm a fool. People can only treat you how you allow them to treat you. And if you're treating people with love and respect, you have the right to demand that from them. Right. Otherwise, we may not be a good fit one for another.
That's right.
Which is perfectly okay with me.
Hello.
Let the church say amen.
Amen. Let the church say amen again.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. And amen again.
Amen again.
Amen. Amen.
Wow.
Amen. Amen.
Amen again.
Again.
Yes. I mean, it's just like that saying where, I love you from a distance. Yeah. You're not going to do what you're doing to me and think that you're still going to be up in my face.
Right.
That's not going to work for me. It's not going to work for me at all.
And it's about loving yourself. You know what I'm saying? And we live in an age where people want to be accepted so bad. In the crowd, you're going to let somebody put their foot square up your behind and you're going to still go out there and talk sports with them. That ain't me.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
We're going to rather discuss this. If we can't discuss this, we got to connect. We got to disconnect.
Yeah.
That's how that's going to go.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to give you love and respect first. I'm going to go first. I can assure you I'm going to go first. And if you can't give me back what I'm giving you, when you should be giving it first as well, then we can't coexist. Now, here's the thing. We live in I got to say this, Nick. Because we live in a day and age where people have real trauma in their life. They got real pain. We all have pain. We all have problems. We've all gone through persecution. We all have trauma that we've experienced in our lives. Is that an excuse to treat other people bad? Because we know hurt people hurt people.
Right.
No, it's not an excuse. But we have this thing going on in relationships nowadays where I'm going to get you before you get me. Well, if I haven't given you any reason to quote unquote get me, because I'm going to go first and give you love and respect.
Right.
But if you're going to try to get me before I get you, when I'm not out to get you, we can't coexist. Now, I understand you got your pain, you got your reason why you're that way, but that's not my fault. Where I can continuously allow you to keep treating me bad because of the 10 jokers before me. You know what I mean? Or somebody else.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So people end up losing out on the blessing, maybe the relational blessing that God has for you because you out to get them and they ain't trying to get you. Everybody's not out to get you.
That's right.
Now there may be some people due to envy and jealousy or whatever that may, but everybody's not out to get you. And I do understand that I'm going to get you before you get me. It's what you call in psychology, a self-protective device.
Yeah.
It's a means in which we're going to protect ourselves by striking first. Because of my past hurt and pain, I'm anticipating that you're going to strike me. So I'm going like the cactus. I'm going to stick you before you stick me. But everybody's not trying to get you. Everybody's not trying to get you. And you can run the risk of ruining good potential friendships and relationships because you haven't resolved that stuff from the past.
Yeah.
Because the next one could be it.
Yeah.
The next one could be it.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
But you let your past stay in your present.
Right.
And
you
now
can't move forward.
you can't move.
That's called
nowhere.
being paralyzed.
Yeah.
Not physically. You can be spiritually, mentally, emotionally paralyzed to the point where you can't move forward because you're stuck in the pain of the past. And so that present new thing that perhaps God might want to do in your life, he can't do because you're pushing it away or you're tearing it down. So, and then you're sitting up there saying, why can't this happen for me and why can't that? Well, it reminds me of that story where the guy told the other guy, a flood is going to come. So the flood came, the guy got up on the roof. A guy came by in a boat and said, hey, man, you want to get in? He said, nope, I'm cool. I'm trusting God. So then the helicopter came by, hey, look, the water was midway. Now it's midway. You want to get in? Because the flood going to get hot. No, I'm cool. I'm trusting God. So then the guy in the airplane said, look, man, the water's up to the edge of the roof. Yeah. If you don't get in, you're going to die. Yeah. He said, no, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to trust God. He ended up dying and going to heaven, and he asked God when he got to heaven.
What happened?
What happened? Why didn't you save me? He said, I sent a boat, an airplane.
Okay.
And, you didn't get in.
You didn't get in.
And, and sometimes God could send what we want, what we need, because it don't come in the fashion that we want it to come in, or because of the pain of the past, we can push it away or let it go.
Yeah.
And
you got to learn how to keep your eyes on God and watch what he's doing.
Yeah.
And if you don't keep your eyes on God and you don't pay attention to the moves he's making and what he's doing to get you closer to your goal, you're going to miss it.
Right. And also too, we're now, even I heard a proverb say a wise man is cautious in friendship. We're not telling nobody, just throw yourself out here and just trust people openly. No, that's not what we're saying. What we're saying is have a healthy measure of untrust. There's a healthy measure of untrust.
Right.
That means cautiousness in friendship is a healthy measure of untrust. Don't just sign somebody off before they haven't done anything to you, and you're signing them off because you think they out to get you, so you're going to try to get them. Because that could be the one that God could be sending to get your blessing.
Right.
Something you could be praying for. I'm waiting on, blah, blah, blah. It could come in the form of a person, and normally it does. Yeah. And if you gotta we got to work on some things. That's what Kevin's Corner is about. Working on our thinking, which ultimately affects how we feel, and how we believe, and how we behave. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's it, man.
Yeah, that's
everybody
good.
Not out to get you.
Good.
Everybody not out to get you. I mean, we're not saying that there ain't nobody out to get you. Sure, it's probably somebody that don't like all of us. You know what I mean? But everybody's not out to get you. You know what I mean?
That's good. I like it. Yeah. I like it. All right. Put it out there.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Another great show, another great guest, another great conversation, just great music, great everything, man. Listen, all the music. Great. It was just great. What was that, Tony Tiger? It was great.
Off of what cereal?
Frosted Flakes.
Okay.
Yeah. So all the music that we played today was that of our special guest, Dell P. You can go to the various different platforms that he told you about, iHeart, Spotify, Amazon, and you can cop it. He got about 5 albums out with more to come, man. So yeah, man, check it out. So yeah, thank you guys from the top, middle, and bottom of our heart. We really do mean it when we say it. We can't do what we do without you, and we're going to keep doing what we do for you. So I'm actor Kevin D. Benton. You can follow me on Facebook, actor Kevin D. Benton. You can find me on Twitter at Kevin D. Benton, on Instagram, actor Kevin D. Benton, and on, what else am I on? Twitter. On YouTube.
Did you say Twitter?
I said Twitter. Okay. At Kevin D. Benton. Okay. And on YouTube, actor Kevin D. Benton, and actress Nikee Warren on YouTube. Check us out.
Yeah, you can find me on Facebook, Nikee Warren, on Twitter, at Nikee Warren, and on the gram, that's hello, I'm Nikee, spelled HELLOIMNIKEE. You can find our show on Facebook, The Kevin Nikee Show, on Twitter, at Kevin Nikee Show, and on the gram, The Kevin Nikee Show. Keep it simple. Keep it so simple. You can find our show. If you have any questions, comments, concerns regarding our show, hit us up, The Kevin Nikee Show at yahoo.com. You got any questions, comments, concerns for our special guest, Dell P? Hit us up, The Kevin Nikee Show at yahoo.com. We'll read it to him, get the answer, and read it back. And like I say every week, who knows, your letter can be featured on our show. Yes. And don't forget to check out everything Kevin and Nikee. Check us out and follow the Kevin Nikee Show. Follow us, and we are glad to have you, and thank you so much for tuning in with us each and every week like you do. We cannot do this show without you. So guess what? You get the bell because you're the bomb.com. Yes. And guess what?
That's it. All right.
That's it.
This is the Kevin Nikee Show on iHeartRadio. We everywhere, and we are
out of here.
Peace.
Many rest by black twos, pumping keys, need a change. Grew up off that black moon, sunny Chiba Gigi sway. And never died, this is underground, they keep us chained. Ain't trying to do nothing about it, no need to complain. I proceed and remain loyal to this lifestyle. Keeping it going, surviving corners where they quite wild, destined to shine. Had in my time, a bright child. Background is squeaky clean, no doubt I seen some things. Hearts colder than a polar, gotta keep your steam. Stay afloat, remain focused and keep it a beam. Can't check me off my post, I'm like I came to dream. Been a contender long enough, homie, I need the ring. Here to represent when I speak, it's a message sent. Paint a picture, use my mental when sketching the definition of excellence. Y'all can run and tell them this. I'm not stopping through me, hip-hop will forever live. Like, spitting in the truest form, living through me till I'm gone, it goes on like. As long as I'm alive, this culture will never die, it goes on like. Spitting in the truest form, living through me till I'm gone, it goes on like.
As long as I'm alive, hip-hop will never die. When I'm alone in the booth and I be spitting these bars, that's when my crown leaves to shine. God pick up my call. Can't tell me no head stepping, gotta give it your all. Either being in the winning or no enter at all. That's basic protocol. Whack rappers, how labels promoting y'all. Redefine dropping, it ain't gonna be no hope for y'all. Take it back to V-Locks with the straps, damage overalls. Higher mission competition, I don't notice y'all. We not the same kind, different beats, same rhymes. Sure to put my grandparents on the main line. Rob Schwartz put me in position, now the game mine. And it ain't just about business, we on the same time. For the love of the music, the vision clear. My turn that I earned, no nothing was given here, yeah. Still love it, share blood, sweat and tears. If hip-hop wasn't living, then the resurrected here. It goes on like. Spit it in the truest form, living through me till I'm gone, it goes on like. As long as I'm alive, this culture will never die, it goes on like. Spit it in the truest form, living through me till I'm gone, it goes on like. As long as I'm alive, hip-hop will never die.
You have been listening to the Kevin and Nikee Show on iHeartRadio.